Guys, how are you all? Hope you're keeping well. Thank you very much for tuning in to another episode of the podcast. Today I want to cover stubborn body fat. Okay, and I know there's 101 videos, podcasts, articles, resources out there that cover stubborn body fat, but I still feel it's something that a lot of people don't quite understand. This one will be quite a brief video and I'll break it down as simply as I can for you all, because at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. Stubborn body fat. Well, a lot of people, what they don't realize is stubborn body fat will respond. But what tends to happen is a lot of people will lose body fat, they'll lose weight, and stubborn areas don't respond. And generally, they end up giving up because it's not coming off. But what you must understand is that it will. You just have to keep going. The one thing that people don't want to do is show a bit of patience, okay? Consistency is what matters with stubborn fat. Now, one of the things I say to a lot of people, and it's true, if you grab a part of your body that's got stubborn fat, naked skin, I'm not going to demonstrate for you just now. If you grab onto it, the temperature will be far cooler. Okay, if you are able to hold on to it and it's a bit cooler, you'll notice that the blood flow there, well, what that means is the blood flow in that area is not efficient, for lack of a better term. Doesn't mean that you're dying and that you're not getting blood in there. It just means that you're not getting adequate blood flow in there. So in most cases, if you think about it logically, a lot of people who have office jobs, desk-based jobs, and they're seated for most part of the day, okay, their glutes are inactive, so they're not able to move around much, and they don't really exercise as a whole. They get up, they do their walk, they do their commute, they do their drive home, they go back to work the following day, and it's that repeated pattern of sitting down. That's what a lot of people have trouble removing body fat from their legs, I suppose, and their glutes. Now, part of this is going to be down to genetics, DNA, and also gender, because it has a huge role to play as well. But we can absolutely improve the blood flow in these areas to lose stubborn fat if we are active in some way, shape, or form. So the solution isn't simply just to exercise immediately, because you still need to kind of diet down and lose body fat all over, something a lot of people are not doing. The way that I approach this with, for example, our clients is we tell them to make sure that you're nailing the fundamentals, you're losing weight. Okay, you do the nutrition, you do the exercise if you can, you do the sleep, you follow the hydration, everything under the rule book that we all know. So healthy eating, sleep, rest, etc., etc. If you've done that and you are losing weight consistently and you're losing fat, you look at progress photos, you're looking at tape measure readings, you're looking at your clothes, you're doing the thing that actually matters, then you can start to focus maybe after a couple of months on stubborn fat. But people end up doing it in reverse, and this is why they tend to struggle. They will jump straight to stubborn fat. They want to look at the stomach immediately. They want to look at the glutes. They want to look at the back of their, arms or whatever it may be, and they want to jump straight to that and target it. And unfortunately, as you probably know, spot fat reduction isn't really a thing. Yes, you can probably do surgery or liposuction, etc., whatever. I don't agree with any of that, but you could do that in theory if you wanted, but never kind of use that as a first resort. You want to try and lose body fat all over, okay? Then you can start to be a little bit more minute. So that's what stubborn fat really is all about. It's about being patient first and foremost. These areas will respond. Then you can focus a little bit more on strategies like exercising and training those areas to improve blood flow. And then you will notice the changes eventually. You will notice stubborn fat eventually coming off. But you cannot exercise and immediately try to target that area thinking, oh, okay, if it's a case of blood flow, then I'll immediately exercise. Well, not entirely, because you still need to lose weight all over, i.e. a caloric deficit or a negative energy balance. And that's all you need to know about stubborn fat. You don't take supplements, you don't take any magic pill, there's no fasted cardio method, there's nothing that you need to know about. It really just is a game of, and this is why most people will tune out. When I do something like this, they don't pay attention, they don't want to hear it, because when they hear the word patience, when they hear the words keep going, it will come off. You have to keep, persisting. They don't want that. They want to know, how can I lose it in the next week or two? And that doesn't exist. So y'all can keep spinning your wheels and getting nowhere, or you can do it the tried and tested way. So let me quickly break that down again. So follow the fundamentals, a caloric deficit, be patient, give it a good number of weeks and months, lose some initial body fat. After that, you can get really targeted. Now, ideally, you should be, exercising to begin with, but then you can start to focus really on body part specific stuff to push more blood in there. Okay, if you really wanted, that will promote more blood flow into that area. Fatty acids will detach from their sites, I suppose, and then you'll be able to oxidize them. And that's how you lose body fat, basically. Okay, but you can't flip the order. You have to make sure you lose weight all over first, and you just be patient. Now, some people, we've seen this happen, will just be patient and they'll do the caloric deficit, they'll follow everything, and their stubborn areas will respond. The double chin, the face, the stomach, the back of their arms, it comes off without them needing to do anything special, you know. So it really just depends, and that's why you have to be kind of your own scientist almost in a way. So just hang in there. That's what I'm trying to say, basically. Okay, folks, so that's stubborn fat. That's all you have to know. Please don't read any articles or follow any TikTok trends or anything as such, like incline walks to target, you know, the back of the legs or whatever it may be. There's nothing to it. It's very, very simple, as I've just gone through. So any questions at all, please let me know. Pop them below. If you're watching this on YouTube, then please do subscribe if you haven't done so. It's a growing channel, and if you're on YouTube, you know how much a subscribe means to growing channels in particular. So definitely hit the notification bell and drop a like as well if you found this useful. And if you're listening to this on the podcast, then just as always, reach out on social media. Drop us any questions if you've got any. But I thought I'd do stubborn fat because I've been getting this quite a lot recently, especially within our client circle as well. Some people have been curious, and I covered it in a private episode with our private coaching clients as well. Right, guys, until next time.